You ever wonder how you can jump into a live stream in some random part of your house and have it look good, have it look professional, have it look like you know what you're doing? In this video, we're gonna look at some home studio hacks, some little things that you can add that really help to spice up what you're doing. Some of them are going to be very easy, a couple dollars in terms of making that purchase, but others are going to be actually somewhat expensive. But if you have some of the equipment laying around the house, maybe it might not be that expensive for you. So we're going to dive right in and figure out how it all works. I'm Kirk Nugent, and I challenge everyday people to think holistically about their relationship to technology at home, for their families, and at work for career success. And in this video, we're going to look at some home studio hacks. That's right, some home studio hacks. So here I am, recording this in StreamYard at the dining room table. That's my whole family room behind you, as you can see. And I'm just going to add a couple of different little things to help to spice up what it is you are seeing. So if I was in Zoom, or if I was doing a live stream right now, this is how it would look. I'm on my Pixelbook, which is a Chromebook. It is a high-end Chromebook. It's Google's version of the Chromebook, but I am on the Pixelbook. I'm using the onboard microphone, the onboard front-facing camera, the only camera on the machine. I'm going to show you some of those settings right now. So here we are in StreamYard, and you can see this is my background that I use. Different things that you're able to see here. If I go to Cam Mic, using front camera on the system, you can go to advanced. You can change it to 1080p, but I mean the front camera is what it is. Here you're seeing I'm using the default mic, default headphones, auto cancellation, echo cancellation is on. So just really just using the default everything on this system as it is right now. What I'm going to do first is to put the laptop on a stand that allows me to be able to change where I'm looking at. So let's do that real quick. So here, I'm just lifting up the laptop. I'm going to put it on a stand, and I'm going to put the link to this stand in the description of this video. It is in my kit, kit.co/KirkRNugent. And so here, just with putting the laptop on the stand, still using the onboard webcam and microphone, I haven't changed anything else. You already get a better look and feel out of this laptop live stream experience. And again, I want to make sure people know this is a Pixelbook. So I am doing all of this with the Pixelbook. So now I want to punch up my lighting a little bit. I want to add a softbox. And so I've got two ESDI softboxes. I'm going to add those, both of those lights in real quick for you to be able to see how that changes the look and feel of what we're doing. So now those two lights are on, and you can see that that has already made a bit of a change to how I look on camera. And we haven't changed anything else. We just turned on two ESDI softbox lights. I'm gonna make sure you have those, and we've put the laptop up on a stand. Now what I'm gonna do is turn off the house lights, essentially the lights in my dining room. I'm gonna turn those off to see how that changes the look on camera. So again, you're seeing that the light behind me from the family room, that lamp that's in the corner there, it adds a nice effect. And then turning off the lights in the dining room has really helped to just give me some focus on just me, and be able to for you to be able to see me a little clearer, just making that one quick change. The other thing that I want to do is turn on some RGB lights. I've got two RGB lights on the floor, and I'm going to turn those on to give you an effect of how that's going to light up the room behind me. So now you're seeing that the two RGB lights are on and they're flooding behind me with some really good light. I still have that lamp on in the family room, and I'm just going to adjust my laptop a bit so that I have that lamp over my shoulder this way. It just gives a nice effect to what people are able to see of me on camera. So far, you're seeing just some minor changes and tweaks have made some big changes to how I look to the viewers who are watching the stream. But we haven't changed the camera, and we haven't changed the microphone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my capture card. I have these capture cards in the kit as well. They are $35 for a 2-pack, and they work very well even on a Pixelbook. So I'm going to turn on my capture card and connect my Sony camera to the machine, and we'll see what that ends up changing right now. So here we are back in StreamYard. I'm going to go into Cam Mic. I've already turned on my camera. I've already plugged up my capture card. And so here I'm going to select USB video. And I'm going to come out of this. All we're doing is changing the USB video. Now we've made the change to the capture card on the Sony camera. You can definitely see the difference in terms of the quality, but my laptop is blocking some of the camera. So I'm just going to move that back a little bit so that I can still have that effect when I'm looking at you. But you can see already this is a major difference. But I'm still on my laptop. I'm still using the Pixelbook, which is basically a Chromebook, and I haven't really moved from the same spot that I'm at. So I've now added my camera, which is on a tripod sitting right next to my laptop. I plugged that into the HDMI capture card. And so now that's what's plugged up to the Pixelbook. And I've selected that. And so here I'm already able to do a very clean, very high quality recording and stream just by making those couple of tweaks. We've moved the laptop onto a stand. We've turned on some softbox lights. We've turned on 2 RGB lights, and now we've added my DSLR by using a capture card. And if you have a DSLR at home, then adding the capture card isn't that expensive. It's $35 for 2 of them. So adding that component to your live stream is great. Now, what about the sound? So on board on my camera, there is sound. So I can actually switch my audio for the stream or for whatever platform you're in, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, or even Zoom, or in this case, StreamYard. I can actually switch that to the audio coming from the capture card. Now, keep that in mind, that the capture card is going to grab both the audio from both the video from your camera as well as the audio. And so I'm going to show that to you right now. So we go down to Cam Mic, go to audio, and you'll see that the default mic is set right now. So I'm going to go down and select the USB audio as my microphone. Now you be the judge of how that sounds as we make that setting take effect. Okay, so now we've made that change, and you be the judge. How does that sound? Is that any better? The camera, the DSLR is a little bit further away from me, just about the same distance as the laptop. So maybe the distance doesn't make much difference, but it's definitely a better microphone on my camera than it is on my Pixelbook. So I would imagine that audio sounds pretty good. If you get yourself a regular microphone, okay, this is a Shure SM58, regular microphone, nothing special, XLR cable. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in an XLR cable, XLR to 3.5mm, which is what's on the camera. I'm gonna plug this up, and then let's be the judge. How does that audio sound? Let's do that real quick. Okay, and so now we are using the audio from the microphone. I'm going to just share my screen again. Now you're seeing that screen. I'm going to see if we can do this. Come in here to audio. You're seeing that the USB audio mic is selected, and you can see that that level is there based on how I'm talking into this microphone. And if I bring it back, you can see the difference. And so here, we've made that change. I'm back full screen, and I'm holding this microphone. I'm still in the same scene that you saw me in as we started, but we've made some pretty major tweaks. The cord, the XLR to 3.5mm, is not that expensive. You can find that anywhere. I don't even have a link to it, but I will put one into my kit so that you can have that. I'll put a link to this microphone. Again, not very expensive in terms of making an investment. And then you may just want to buy a little stand, just put it on a stand that's somewhere in front of you that gives you a good look. And so let's go through that list one more time. We have put the laptop, Pixelbook really, which is more like a tablet than it is a laptop, on a stand. And that enables us to have a little bit better height in terms of how that onboard camera sees us. But that wasn't enough. We decided to add some lights. So we turned on 2 ESDI softbox lights, if I can speak. And then we put on 2 RGB lights that are sitting on the floor, 2 places behind me. And you can see that the color that has added to the room. And then we plugged up a capture card to be able to switch from the onboard camera webcam that the laptop came with to our DSLR. And in this case, it's a Sony A7 II. So that's what we've got plugged up. It's got a clean feed. We selected that in StreamYard. And then we switched from the onboard microphone in our system to the microphone of the camera. And in order to get even better sound from the camera, since the capture card is capturing both audio and video, we plugged in this Shure SM58 mic using an XLR to 3.5mm cord, and that's it. So you be the judge, folks. What do you think? I'm still sitting in the same spot, but how does it sound to you? I hope that this worked out for you. I hope that somewhere in the video you learned something, that you got an idea that is going to help you to punch up your production value as you do your live streams or as you go into these different meetings. Listen, here at How It All Works, we are on a mission to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're actually knocking on that door. We're at 800 and something right now. So we're excited about that. It's a huge milestone for us, but we want you to take the journey with us. So please share the video. Please smash that like button. Click the notification bell so that you know when we have new content coming in. And by all means, subscribe. Share the video with others who you know may be also in this space trying to navigate, how do I punch up my production value? How do I look better on camera as I go live? And then also give us some feedback. Talk to us in the comments. Was this video helpful and useful to you? What other types of videos would you like to see, especially as you yourself are going live and you're doing different things out there, getting your message out there and connecting with your audience and creating a platform that people can galvanize around? We want to know those things. Is it only technical? Maybe some of you would be interested in having confidence on camera. Would that be something that you'd be interested in? Tell us and let us know in the comments so that we can begin to plan out the rest of our calendar of videos that we're going to be doing for the rest of the year. Again, I'm Kirk Nugent, the Geek Speaker Preacher, and I'm hoping that somewhere in the video, somewhere along the course of me plugging some things up and making some changes and tweaks to my look here at home, the light bulb went on, you had your aha moment, and some of the pieces started to fit together, and you were able to peek behind the veil a little bit and
kind of figure out how it all works. We'll see you in the next video.